Product of a small town, rowdy southern drawl crowd, muddy water mason jar, lightning in our veins.
I'm trying to, actually get on a daily upload now, so hopefully we can actually accomplish that. So I'm gonna at least try to start with one video a week, and you're honestly lucky you're getting this far with me. So, yeah. I mean, obviously, let's see. We currently hit, official winter weather here. The beginning of this week, some towns up north, not that far north for me, got snow this week. We were supposed to get snow, but we didn't. So yeah, we officially hit winter. So yeah, and oh yeah, and I don't know if any of you have ever saw it, but this is my McLean Farm sweatshirt. I don't know. I can't really show the back of it because, well, it's only me. But yeah, don't have my nice hat on either. My Alice Chalmers hat that Jeff Weinstock gave me. I lost it. Don't know what happened to it. But yeah, see, I'm rocking the mustache. Don't question it. Is there anything else other than this past year? What little footage you guys got out of me? And if you're friends with me on Facebook or anything, you guys obviously know what the fucking shit show's been this year. But between work and trying to fucking get at least a good few days of drying weather in between, enough to do dry hay, is sucked ass. So next year when I hit the ground, I'm gonna try, possibly, and let me turn this radio down because, hey. But so yeah, this year we're gonna try like hell to get the or next year I should say, not this year. Next year I got some plans. Hopefully they'll work out, but I don't know yet. I'm gonna try and see if I can either find a cheap little round baler, because this year I'm kind of overdoing small square bales, honestly, just because they're kind of a pain in the ass when it's just me really that's the only one picking them up. And so I'd like to find a little cheap round baler that I know I can run with the D17, which I have found some. I just don't want to go out and buy one just yet till I know for sure. But honestly, in that case, I might just hire it done next year and work out some deal where the guy gets X amount of bales on top of whatever. He can take as many bales as he wants to. I don't know yet. We're just kind of winging it at this moment. I don't really know the full plan fully and 100% sure yet exactly what the plans are for next year, other than just we'll go see what happens. I know one of the things I'm gonna attempt to do next year is, well, get some better, and I can't talk. I'm gonna possibly try to put up some fence and maybe work towards getting a beef herd started, but I don't know yet. Like I said, I was gonna do that this year, but I just kind of put it on the back burner because, like I said, it's been a hell of a year, and I just said to hell with it. And that brings me to the next point. So I don't know all the fields I had last year that I got last year. I honestly don't know if I'm gonna have all of them coming in from this year. After some of the crap that went on this year with some of the landowners, I don't know if I'm gonna have some of the fields that I had for next year, because the one landowner, the field they want me to hay is right next to a swamp, so it's gonna be wet even on the driest years. If that swamp's wet, that field's gonna be wet. It's lowland. I mean, you can't do anything about it. I'm gonna take and put probably, and they got annoyed with me because I got a good dry stretch, but I knew the field was gonna be wet, and they messaged me asking, when are you gonna hay my field? I says, I can't get on your field because it's too wet, and I'm not gonna rut the field up. And they didn't never message me back after that, so I just said whatever. Doesn't hurt my feelings, none. And it wasn't even that really big of a field, and anyways, the field's a pain in the ass to enter anyways. And then another another landowner, their field, I told them, hey, I'm gonna probably hay the field this week. And they said, okay. And then I come over here that day and come to find out, said field was bush hogged. being bush hogged, I'm like, well, that's cute. So probably, I don't know if I'm gonna keep that field or not, but we'll see what happens. Either way, and then I might be losing another field next year, but I don't think so because the guy was gonna hay it himself, but I don't think he's going to. So honestly, I'm not really gonna worry about that till next spring. But either way, I still have Dad's fields. If I don't, fence them off, I'll probably fence it off in certain sections and hay the sections. But either way, we're not gonna worry about that right now. Then I got Scott's field, Mariah's fields, and then possibly, depending on what John wants me to do, I'm probably gonna be either, whether he's gonna be haying the fields next year himself, or if I'm gonna be haying them, don't know yet. But I have a feeling I'll probably be haying them anyways, because he's not very, he wants to learn, so obviously he'll probably have me do it, and then he'll, help me and yada yada, whatever. And then he'll learn, and then when he decides to go do his own thing, he'll do his own thing. But either way, I didn't really, but that's kind of where everything's at right now. Currently just doing shit, getting ready for next year, trying to get stuff buttoned up that's a little overdue. Of course, like I said, the D17 is one of those things. And, well, we'll see how this goes. And I'm already not liking how much of a project it's starting to become. But, hey, that's what you get when, your grandfather, used to keep up on his stuff. And then, in his old age and dementia, starts letting everything go way beyond repair. And then I don't have the time to repair it like I'd like to. So now it's going to happen. Because, like I said, I really could have used the D17 this year. Oh, shit. I could have really used the D17 this year. Pulling the mower, definitely would have liked to, instead of using the D14, just because the one thing about that hay mower is if you don't have power steering and you're trying to make square corners, it doesn't work very good. So I just, but anyways, it still ran it okay, but I'd prefer to, obviously use big hoss, but, hey, whatever. It is what it is. I mean, can't do anything about it, but, I mean, nothing's ever perfect. And anyways, I'm not perfect, so why the fuck would I run everything perfectly anyways? But anyways, I know some of you probably gonna comment and make some suggestions and all that bullshit, but hey, whatever. I'll either take it with a grain of salt or just, ignore you. So, whatever. 'Tis what it is. But alrighty then, guys, this is getting a little long. But alrighty then. Catch y'all on the next one.